Is it dangerous? Edward?
Hmm?
Privateering, is it dangerous?
Wouldn't pay so nice if it weren't.
Why not sail with the King's Navy? Earn a proper wage, sail under gentlemen.
Sod the Navy's gentlemen. For every shilling I'd earn, the captain gets 600. That's no way to earn a fortune.
We don't need a fortune.
It's not about need, Caroline. I want food that don't make me sick. I want walls that hold back the wind. I want a decent life.
How long would you be gone with these privateers?
A year, I reckon. 2 at the most.
All right. No more than 2. Promise me.
OK，标题忘记改。
Come on, mate. We're off to a bad start. It's 100 leagues or more to Havana. Will you walk that distance?
Posh git. Where's he running to?
Follow and I'll kill you. We could work together on this. Keep your distance!
主角就变身了，从海盗变刺客。海战是刺客教条系列黑旗算是第一个做出海战。
Senor Duncan Walpole,
之前都只有
I accept your most generous offer and await your arrival with eagerness. If you truly possess the information we desire, we have the means to reward you handsomely. Though I will not know your face by sight, I believe
That schooner'll do me just fine.
这一款我在它刚出来的时候，2013年吧，我记得是，就玩过，就把全部玩完，100%全部。被送，
The Commodore's gone ahead to Kingston. We're to commandeer this
我都已经忘光了。
fallout.
Sorry, Kingston? No, no, our destination is Havana. I'm just a merchant.
Quiet, you bleeding pirate. You'll hang for... Give it up there.
Sir, I had nothing to do with this attack.
这个
My crew
影
and
片
I
按水口上
anchored
会
to
绕
water
过
and
来，然后你往
resupply.
左边动一点，然后再往回拉，就可以按上。
Stop them!
对方头上会有警戒条。
Give me one reason I shouldn't vent your skull.
Take my sugar. Take anything you like. I'll pay you. Anything you like.
绿色就是警戒，啊，红色就是快要被发现，红色圈圈堵满的话，就是被发现了，然后就不能前行了。
Take my sugar. Take anything you like. I'll pay you. Anything you like.
再拉一点，
Oh God. Oh God. Take my sugar. Take anything you like. I'll pay you. Anything you like. Oh God. Oh God. Take my sugar. Take anything you like. I'll pay you. Anything you like.
这个也是眼瞎。
Oh God. Oh God. my sugar. Take anything you like.
Stand still. Apprehend them! Idiots trying to lose us!
I'll pay you. Anything you like. By God's grace, sir, you saved me. A profusion of thanks.
Is that yours?
It is my vessel, yes.
虽然这是他的第一代海战，
Here lies its
可
poor
是我觉得
captain,
他海战真的做得超
and
级
I
好。
have no art for sailing.
I can pilot her myself, no mind.
然后叛变做的也
You
不
don't mean
错。
to abscond with my ship, do you?
之后大革命和
I'm Duncan. What's your name, friend?
Steed Bonnet.
Well, Mr. Bonnet,
啊，起源才比较
let
有
this
气
stay
势。
twixt us. But I'm on a secret errand for His Majesty the King, God save him, and I must get to Havana.
Lacking a rowboat, I'm afraid we'll have to swim to my ship.
Hardly the worst thing to happen. Now that's booty.
Oh, this is difficult. I should have taken the coat off.
Get the mainsails into the wind!
Welcome aboard, Duncan. She's a modest schooner, but well suited to my purpose, trafficking cargo from my plantation and such.
She'll do fine. There's a strong wind now. Let's strike to full, shall we?
Every last scrap of duck on the wind!
它这个 W 是加速哦，只要按一下就好，不用一直按着。然后你要转向的话，如果要大转的话，要先按 S， 要让它不加速，
That's a top way of seeing
这样
it.
转向比较快。啊，如果你只是一般开船的话，其实没什么差，顶多就撞船而已嘛。可是如果你在海战的时候，因为转向很重要，就通常炮弹的落点，就一般用炮弹的落点，大部分都是会在船的侧舷。 侧边装甲，所以转向就变得很重要。海战的时候，这点就会变得差。
A possibility. But most pirates stalk the windward passage between Cuba and Hispaniola.
Oh, I see. Yes, that is a bustling strait.
On every inch of sail!
But I shouldn't worry about being waylaid by pirates, truth be told. My ship is small, and I have nothing of immense value. Sugarcane and its yields, molasses, rum, that sort of thing.
There's not a pirate living who turned his back on a keg of rum.
Well, yes. Yes, I suppose that's true.
All in the stunsail! Loose all, let's move!
就跟开车有点类似的，你要转弯的时候，通常都要减速。
You're a natural sailor, Duncan.
I did a decent trick at the helm some time ago. 2 years before the mast as a privateer.
Dash my buttons. Your life seems a grand one, if I may say. So full of adventure. How marvelous.
I've seen my share of strangeness, aye.
Fantastic work. Very promising. All right, easy now. There you go. Welcome back. Well, your numbers look good. Now let's make sure we can break your brain, all right? I need you to move your head and look at these lights, just here. Look up. That's it. Down. So far, so good. Let's get you up. So, welcome to the Sample 17 project. Before you get started, you're gonna need this. There you go. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello, bonjour. C'est bon? It works? All right, let's take a walk. Your file says you've done some memory research before, but not to this extent, which is surprising. You're very good. The data streams are very stable. Impressive, right? This building is barely 6 months old, but Abstergo Entertainment has been a studio for a few years, since 2010.
His maternal grandmother's mother was Asian.
Sounds confusing.
Maybe you saw Liberation? That was our first title powered by Animus Tech. That was just the tip of the iceberg. Soon, we'll be unveiling commercial Animus servers for the whole world to enjoy. They'll offer passive experiences, of course. Edited versions of real history. But only the exciting parts. And we think we found the perfect subject for our first full-length virtual feature. Caribbean pirates. So that's your gig. It'll just take a minute, okay?
Hey there. Well, thank you, Nancy. Bonne journée. C'est bon, c'était prêt.
Magnifique. Merci. This is for you. The primary tool of our trade. Your communicator. Power it up and give it a look. It's pretty slick. You might have noticed that security seems a little light around here. That's because your communicator is your key to getting around. See that flashing wireless signal? It means you're hooked up to the elevator. I'll let you do the honors. We're headed up to the Sample 17 studio, 2nd floor. You ready? Let's go. Ah, there's the boss, Olivier Garneau, our CCO. I'll introduce you. Bonjour.
Salut Mélanie. Ça va bien?
Well, thanks. Have you met our new hire? Just started today.
I haven't. Bonjour. What project?
Sample 17, the Kenway line.
Haytham, Connor...
Edward, the pirate.
Ah, yar, matey. Very exciting. Welcome aboard. Mélanie, can we talk in your office for a minute?
Just let me get this one settled and I'll see you in 5 minutes.
C'est bon. Nice to meet you.
So, this is the Sample 17 floor. We're diving into the memories of one very generous donor, Desmond Miles. We're pulling all the best stuff from his DNA. And hopefully one day, we can forge some fantastic experiences from what we find in there. This pair of legs is John, one of the wizards in IT. He's just fixing something for you.
Not fixing, calibrating.
Calibrating, right. So here we are. Your very own Animus workstation. This is all yours, so sit back, relax, and find us some good footage. If you need any hints or tips, the Animus is loaded with tutorial programs, so you'll have no problems. And I'll check in on you later. Happy pirating.
Welcome to Animus Omega, Abstergo Entertainment's proprietary ancestral memory research tool. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about how to operate your Animus console, please contact your project supervisor, Melanie LeMay. You have been registered as part of the Sample 17 project. Your primary research target is Edward James Kenway, born March 10, 1693, Swansea, Wales. Calibrations complete. All signs normal. All systems optimal. Extra neurotransmitters activated.
Lively Havana. I've been here once before. It was a truly awful pleasure.
See someone you know?
No, just putting on a friendly face. I shouldn't want to be mistaken for a pirate again.
Right. Flash rogue like yourself must be cautious.
Yeah. Mad to think Spain and England were at war 2 years ago, isn't it? Here I am, bartering with Spaniards like they were my cousins. Nothing wrong, Duncan?
No, it's nothing. Sand in my hampers.
You'll tarry a bit while I conduct my meeting. It'd be a great relief to have a man of your stature nearby in case of a misunderstanding.
I can hang about. I might have a drink.
Splendid. Drink.
But they don't take kindly to pirates here, do they? Wonder how many stolen reals bought these men this perch. Hola, ladies.
You don't know these women, do you?
No. They charge money for that kind of privilege. A few dozen reals for every hour of knowing. Keen to meet them?
No. Goodness no, I'm a married man.
Married men are their forte, mate.
Aha! Here's a purveyor of personal defenses. I should acquire a blade for myself, Duncan, just as you have.
This rusty razor's nothing to admire.
Even so, I appear a mere kitten walking so close upon you. Perhaps a small dagger would suit me. Let's see what he's selling.
Maybe I'll buy a sword too. We'll both jump rank.
Oh, we'll be quite the pair, you and I. Twin devils.
Lend us a few reals, then. I did save your skin.
Of course.
Cheers. That's a better fit for me. How do you fare?
I had only enough for a small knife, sadly. Still, it'll do in a pinch. Oh, puffer duff. I have led us astray, Duncan.
Oh, no matter. I'll get us a better view. What are we looking for?
A tavern with a sort of courtyard interior.
Solo un cobre. Calma mi hambre y yo calmaré tu furia.
Every finger's a fishhook. That's how you tell a true sailor.
Yes, a fine way to put it.
I think I see the place. We're not far. Hang tight!
Oh, stop me blind! Go, what do I do? Oh, I can't breathe. I think
Stop or I'll break your knees when I catch you. I'm close at heel, shitbird. Here I come! Don't make me chase you into the harbor! You robbed the wrong man, mate. A fellow with dangerous friends.
Duncan! By Jove, you're alive!
Of course I am. That filch was no fuss.
Oh, yes. Ah! We've arrived.
Take your time, I'll be just here.
Fancy meeting a Welshman deep in Dago country. I'm English myself. Biding my time till the next war calls me to service.
Lucky King George, having a piss pot like you flying his flag.
Oi! Skulk! I've seen your face before. You's mates with them pirates down in Nassau.
Shut your fucking gob or I'll fill it with shots, you hear me?
Edward, is it?
You bastard! Hey, I warned him. You want a dust-up? I'll give you one. Come on, lads. I've seen bigger arms on a bird. One more. Come on!
You're not leaving me!
I'll catch you up!
Perro inglés!
puede pasar.
Venga, ¿quieres otra?
¡Listo para abrir fuego! ¡Puedo disparar! ¡Amigo mío, te tengo encañonado de un tiro! ¡Listo para abrir fuego!
¡Lo he encontrado! ¡Es mío! ¡No escapará! Creía que no íbamos a cogerme. Trampa el pecado. Vamos, canalla. Coge a tu prostituta y vete a otra parte. Para luchar por eso.
Caballero de su categoría, acompañarme un pellico más.
Sorry about the swift exit. Bit of a misunderstanding.
One heaped upon another.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, mate. This is my doing. I'm only trying to keep these Spanish eyes off me.
Oh, it's no bother. Regrettably, the soldiers confiscated my sugar when your dispatches.
Damn! And where have they gone?
Haven't the foggiest idea, I'm afraid. I suspect those chaps might, but my Spanish is muy mal dad, so I'd rather not ask.
Shit! All right, come on, let's follow them and recover my maps.
And my sugar?
What, in my drawers? We'll see what happens. Not if you keep quiet and stay out of sight.
Paseo al paraíso.
Bonnet!
I believe I'm getting the hang of this.
Quiet!
I fear they're onto us.
Hang back.
Bernard. Ducit sapiunt vobis vestris scrotum. Oh, perhaps. We should split up to confuse them.
It's the best idea you had today.
Mis chicos han pescado un tiburón esta mañana. A 6 la libra.
Buenos dias, senores. You're late.
Yes, sir. See, we are very sorry. Our captain delayed us.
Nostrarum ab eius cura. Mis chicos han pescado un tiburón esta mañana.
Bien, vamos allá.
This will be Captain Mendoza? Yes, sir. He is very excited to meet you. Only he must be present for a hanging, senor. Hanging? Ah, I love a good hanging. Yes, sir. Very nice. If you hear the bell, we may go, if you like.
I'd love to. Especially if Captain Mendoza's pulling the trap. The man owes me money for the slaves I sold him.
Of course, sir. Captain Mendoza is happy to pay you. We have goods to sell, sugars and such.
Excellent.
¡Ya está bien, detente!
Yes, sir. He's very excited to meet you. Only he must be present for a hanging.
Hanging? I love a good hanging.
Yes, sir. Very nice. If we hear the bell, we may go, if you like.
Para otro sitio. ¿Qué eres francés? ¡Que pares, niño!
I'd love to. Especially if Captain Mendoza's pulling the trap. The man owes me money for the slaves I sold him.
Of course, sir. Captain Mendoza is happy to pay you. We have goods to sell, sugars and such.
Excellent.
Lo siento, no está en la lista.
Well, senor, the hanging will be started soon.
Let's not dilly-dally.
Yes, sir. We go. Almost there. This way. This way.
¡Lárgate!
Bien, vamos allá.
How long will this hanging take, man? I don't mean to hang about all day for the captain.
Quick as anything, sir. Captain Mendoza needs only to hang the man, then he will deliver your payment.
I don't want the alleys, man. I want goods. Things I can sell. Tobacco, rum, sugar.
See. We have much fine sugar. Grapes we took off a fat Englishman last night.
Englishman?
Por el delito de motín contra tu capitán, el tribunal
Sí.
de sentencia a
Sugar
morir
from
a la
Barbados.
horca.
Very fine. We hold it in the castillo.
好像
The
这
man
样子
started the fight last night. He ran, left his sugar behind. Very fine.
他们之前都喜欢这种口味
That's
啊
a。start. Shall I accompany him to the Castillo?
No, sir. Captain Mendoza will have it sent to you, I believe.
You will see.
Good lord. Is that big brute your Captain Mendoza?
No, sir. He is El Tiburón. El Tiburón, Governor Torres's man.
Joder, ¿es usted?
¿Qué demonios está haciendo, señor?
Pelea para todo lo que pescamos. Nadie tiene dinero. Los malditos usureros se lo exprimen todo.
¡Me daré lo tuyo!
Mi padre insiste en que nos traslademos a Guatemala mientras dure la guerra. Pero nosotros somos gente regia. No les daremos ese lujo.
No sé de dónde...
¡Ay, listo! Estoy más que informada de los asuntos del país, te lo aseguro.
¡Quieto!
We so can.
¡Tengo línea de tiro! ¡Alto! ¡Más rápido! ¡Que no se escape! ¡Es inútil! ¡No escaparás! ¡Puedo hacerlo! ¡Ah! ¡No me escaparás!
gente!
Sorry about the sugar. I've only one pair of hands.
Oh, it's no great loss. I've got plenty of cargo here to make a profit on my trip.
Will you stay here long?
For a few weeks, yes. Then back to Barbados, to the tedium of domesticity.
Don't settle for tedium. Sail for Nassau. Live life as you see fit.
Haven't I heard that Nassau is crawling with pirates? Seems a very tawdry place.
Not tawdry, liberated.
Oh, God. That would be an adventure. But no, I'm a husband and a father. I have responsibilities. Life can't be all pleasure and distraction, Duncan.
Hey, our bonnet. The name's Edward, in truth. Duncan's only a handle.
Ah. Secret name for your secret meeting with the governor.
The governor, right. I think I've kept him waiting long enough.
Quizás más tarde.
Me ofrezco para ello.
Es que tienen los sentidos. Forget the sense, lads. You're all mad as sea dogs in a bloodbath. Pulled me from the deep there, Captain. Jack thanks you hearty.
Buenos dias. Mr. Duncan Walpole of England to see the governor. I believe he is expecting me.
Sí, señor Walpole. Entre, por favor. ¿Ese es el hombre? ¿Cómo lo llamabas? ¿Asesino?
Sí, Duncan Walpole. Debería haber llegado hace muchos días.
No me gusta que los extranjeros se paseen por nuestra ciudad. No me fío de ellos.
Cállate. El gobernador tiene invitados. Todos franceses e ingleses.
Parece un hombre rudo. Le suponía un aspecto más respetable.
Llévame a tomar. Sé indulgente con él.
Good morning, sir. Would I be correct in thinking you are Duncan?
I am indeed.
I thought as much.
Woods Rogers. A pleasure.
The same.
I must say, my wife has a terrible eye for description.
I'm sorry.
My wife. You met her some years ago at the Percy's Masquerade Ball.
Ah, quite.
She called you devilishly handsome. Obviously a lie to stoke my jealousy. Julianne, our guest of honor has arrived, Mr. Duncan Walpole.
Ah. Julien Ducasse. I hope your conversion to our order is an honest one. I have no love for assassins, but even less for liars.
I have not come to disappoint.
Up for a bit of sport, Duncan? The old man isn't ready just yet.
You've got my 2 best pairs of matched pistols, Duncan, so handle them with care.
If I had 8, I'd treat each as my own son.
Pull off a few shots if you like. Get a feel for it.
I once fought beside a man who carried 9 on his person. They were a boom in battle, but hindered his ability to swim, sadly.
Quite. A little kick, yes?
I long for the day where one firearm carries 4 bullets, and not the opposite.
A friend in England you may like to meet. James Puckle. He's working on something extraordinary.
Magnifique.
All right. Here's a simple challenge. Try to strike every target before this hourglass empties. Remember, hit every target within the allotted time. Rotten luck. All right. Here's a simple challenge. Try to strike every target before this hourglass empties. Remember, hit every target within the allotted time.
Duncan, where are your wrist blades? I've never seen an assassin so ill. 2 blades, as is the custom, oui?
Custom, aye.
Duncan, will you indulge us with a demonstration of your techniques?
Well, we must. We put together a training course in anticipation of your arrival. It would be a shame to leave here without seeing you in action.
Yes, of course. Well, I mean, if there is time, I would gladly, show you what I know.
Here. You see? Situation is well suited to your skills.
Have a go. A blade in a crowd is always the simplest. Nothing grandiose, just quick and clean.
Show us another technique.
Quite ingenious to use bales of hay for cover, don't you think? God, that's the spirit. Secrecy. The advantage of surprise cannot be overstated, isn't that so? Especially around a blind corner. God blind me, that's a clever trick.
Your aerial kills have a poetic beauty, despite their conspicuous quality. Would you show us? Magnifique. Is it also possible to deliver a killing blow at high speed? Mon Dieu, such a powerful strike!
Fascinating.
The assassins have trained you well, Duncan. You chose a perfect time to leave them behind.
At great risk, I imagine. Betraying the assassins is never good for one's health.
Well, neither is drinking liquor, but I am drawn to its dangers all the same. And what is your business here, sir? Are you an associate of the governor's, or a pending acquaintance like myself?
Guns, blades, cannons, grenados. Anything that may kill a man, I am happy to provide.
A smuggler of sorts.
And how is your wife these days, Captain Rogers? Is she, here, in Havana?
I trust she's well, but I wouldn't know. I've been in Madagascar some 14 months hunting pirates. It took some work to dislodge the criminals there, but we managed it. In future, I hope to use these same tactics throughout the West Indies.
And how did you deal with their kind?
Very simply. Most pirates are as ignorant as apes. I merely offered them a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless, but free men, or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Oh. I imagine Nassau would be your next target.
Very astute, Duncan, indeed.
Best of luck with that.
Grandmaster Torres! Mr. Duncan Walpole has arrived.
See. You were expected 1 week ago.
Apologies, Governor. My ship was set upon by pirates. We were scuttled. I arrived only yesterday.
Unfortunate. Forgive my caution, but were you able to salvage from these pirates the items you promised me?
Yes, sir, I was.
Increíble. The assassins have more resources than I had imagined, but not nearly enough to deter us. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, Duncan. You are most welcome. Come, gentlemen. We have much to discuss. Convened at last, and in such continental company. England, France, Spain... Decades ago, the Council entrusted me with the task of locating in these West Indies a forgotten place our precursors once called the Observatory. See here. Look upon these images and commit them to memory. They tell a very old and important story. For 2 decades now, I have endeavored to locate this observatory, a place rumored to contain a tool of incredible utility and power. It houses a kind of armillary sphere, if you like. A device that would grant us the power to locate and monitor every man and woman on Earth, whatever their location. Only imagine what it would mean to have such a power. With this device, there would be no secrets among men, no lies, no trickery. Only justice, pure justice. This is the observatory's promise, and we must take it for our own.
Do we know its whereabouts?
We will soon. For in our custody is the one man who does, a man named Roberts, once called a sage.
It has been 45 years since anyone has seen a true sage. Can you be sure this one is authentic?
We are confident he is.
The assassins will come for him.
Indeed they will. But thanks to Duncan and the information he has... Rest well, Duncan. Tomorrow the treasure fleet arrives, and with it, your reward. After which we will discuss further schemes.
I look forward to it.
Excelente. Meet me down at the docks first thing tomorrow morning.
Governor Torres requests your presence at the docks near the Castillo. First thing tomorrow morning.
You'll be swimming through your own innards!
Thanks. Kenway, isn't it?
越打越多。
I'm with you.
太穷了。
Buenos días. Hasta otra vez.
Muy singular.
¿Puedes venir conmigo?
Bien, hasta otra.
Pareces tenso. Deja que te ayude. Soy mucho más limpia que esas rameras inglesas. Deja que te ayude a relajarte.
Duncan, over here.
Good morning, Duncan. Just over here.
Edward? Hello, Edward. I found a man to purchase my remaining sugar. Huh? Quite a coup, I must say.
He just called you Edward.
Oh, that's the merchant who sailed me here. Out of caution, I gave him a false name.
Ah, well done.
We'll catch up on it later.
Very punctual, Duncan. This way. Here he is. A man both Templars and Assassins have sought for over a decade. I am told your surname is Roberts. Is this so? You recognize this, I think.
According to old tales, the blood of a sage is required to enter the observatory.
We have the key. Now we need only its location.
Such a fuss over one man. Is the observatory really such a grand prize?
Sin duda. The observatory was a tool built by the precursor race. Its worth is without measure.
Precursor race? I see.
One of your early letters mentioned a desire to kill the Mayan mentor, Atabay. Were you able to carry out this contract before coming?
I was not, no. Too many complications along the way.
A pity. But the map you delivered with the blood vial will see that job finished.
Aye.
That's the idea.
I don't like this route, Torres. We're exposed.
Something is wrong. Stay close, Grandmaster.
I feel it too. Do not let them get their hands on the sage, at whatever cost.
Assassins! Above! They're on the rooftops!
Sabía que me pillarían en medio.
Watch the streets and alleys. They could be anywhere.
Dead! Who shoot to kill? Aquí, Mil! Enséñales cómo se hace. Stop it!
You're a nimble one, I'll give you that. Hang back and make this easy on both of us, mate. Stop, or I'll kneecap you!
Well done, lapdog. Quiet.
We'll see him to the prisons, Grandmaster.
Double the watch.
Well, I'll be buggered. What an active day we've had, gents.
See, beset on all sides by our enemies. We must be more cautious.
I do wish I could remain to see our drama done, but I must avail myself of these winds and sail for England.
By all means, Captain, speed and fortune to you.
With luck, I'll return myself a governor. And with my idiot king's blessing, no less. Adios.
As for you, Mr. Walpole, I consider this the first payment in a long-term investment. Gracias.
Obliged.
I would like you to be present for the interrogation tomorrow. Call around noon.
Yes, sir.
Debemos venerarlo adecuadamente.
No hagas como si no me oyeras. Aquí no hay nada que ver. Es mi última advertencia.
Por aquí no se pasa.
¡Sangra!
Siempre pataleando y quejándose sobre derechos.
¿Habrá usado del rol? ¡Caramba! ¿Qué viene ese? Otro... ¿Qué tipo tan extraño?
这个就是经典的信仰之钥，它就可以开这附近的所有的道具快速旅。它就会把附近的所有宝箱啊、什么支线啊出来，所以基本上看到就这样子。
God, shake me for this pittance. 1,000 reals for those maps. That's what? £100 at most. How's a man supposed to become rich in these times with a miser like...
Blanco claro. ¡Vuelve aquí! ¡Maldita sea! ¡No tienes escapatoria!
¡Más rápido! ¡No debemos!
¡Rápido! ¡Que no se escabulla! Tengo línea de tiro.
¿A dónde te crees que vas? Un momento. ¡No te dejaremos escapar!
Tengo línea de tiro.
¡No lo pienso perder!
¡Basta ya! What is your true name, rogue?
It's, Captain Pissoff.
Bien que pauvre Piso.
Where is the sage? Did you set him free?
I had nothing to do with that. Much as I wish I did.
Take him to the ports. Send him to Sevilla with the treasure plate.
Oh, wait now! I delivered your treasures, didn't I?
You did, yes. But you robbed us of Duncan Wallow.
A despicable display. This tosspot is a ruined man, Caroline. Unfit for life on land, much less at sea. If he goes to the West Indies, it's you who'll suffer.
Father! Father! Come, love. Up with you now.
That old muckworm! He's wrong about me!
I hope it's so.
You believe me, don't you? Can you not see me? Standing out there on the deck of a ship that's sliding into port. And there I am, a man of quality. With 1,000 doubloons spilling from my pockets. Like drops of rain. I can see it.
La cena. Cómetela rápido.
You hungry? Now what's your plan, mate?
Find my weapon and steal a ship.
Que Dios nos ayude. No me gusta la pinta de esa tormenta que se acerca.
Parece que se está desviando al oeste, hacia el Golfo. Quizá estemos a salvo.
看起来伫遮啦，我算过CS啊。有点天一变位，两个在冲啊！
We're stealing a brig. Hey, take what you need.
Won't be a minute.
There's many prisoners held on these ships. Set them free, and they'll sail with us, no question.
So that's the idea then. Free what men we can, then find a fast ship to flee in.
Aye, there's a brig in this fleet. I'll make my way to it.
There's a catch to this favor. You're sailing with me.
I'd follow you to hell for this, mate.
¿Qué nos está retrasando? Ya deberíamos haber hecho la mitad de la ruta a las Bermudas.
Oro, plata, jade, tabaco.
Y aguaje.
¡Detente! ¡Puedo darle!
on, lads. If we're to drown today, it won't be here.
¡Quieto! ¡Venga, pues! ¡Alto ahí, maldita sea!
There's a brig nearby, just waiting for us to take her.
弹药要买的之外，你身上的手枪啊什么的都不用买，因为像这样其实就不够了。好说这个，它这种比较强的，它就是圣殿骑士，会反击的这种是圣殿骑士。
¡No te muevas! Enemigo a tiro, señor.
¡Alto ahí!
¡Ahora!
Voy a ir a lo más alto. Esto es una locura. Calma. ¡Alto ahí! ¡Escudo celestial! ¡Dale la retirada! ¡En las tripas!
Going topside. Be ready.
port, lads!
Save your singing for Davy Jones, you jagabats! It's a hard wind coming!
The man speaks true. You lot weigh anchor. As for the rest, half on the foremast and half at the main. Let's outrun this hurricane! Watch on those galleons. See they don't give us trouble.
They won't. Far too slow for this weather.
Bark any orders you think wise, mate. We're up against it here.
These men know their place. They'll see us home. Mind the helm! We'll break us apart! Look out, man!
I see it.
Water spout! Steer clear of that thing! Water spout, man! Stay wide!
It's not looking good.
By God, we pulled this one straight from the teeth of Neptune. I'm Edward. Much thanks for your aid back there.
Adewale.
You ever been to Nassau, Adewale?
Not yet.
By God, she took some knocks, didn't she? I think I'll keep her. All hands aft, lads! We're taking this one home! I've made my choice, Addy. I'm calling her the Jackdaw. A sly bird I loved as a child back in Swansea.
A dark little creature, no?
Did it rub you wrong when I took this brig as mine own?
It was the sort of rub I have learned to endure, sailing among faces of such fairness.
It's true. Most of these men wouldn't accept you as a captain. So what fair role would complement such unfairness?
I'll be your quartermaster. Nothing less.
All right. And as quartermaster, have you any immediate counsel for this Tyro captain?
Rest and repast would do us good before Nassau.
I spied a few items in the hold earlier. Powder and a few pistols. Think I'll fashion a second holster if I can.
It's a good start.
One you find laughable.
Could we talk a moment about the condition of the ship?
What's the trouble?
I had a walk about the gun deck this morning, and couldn't stand for what I saw. A clutter of linstocks heaped like tinder, and one with a slow match, still burning.
Christ.
And just nearby, 2 barrels of gunpowder, closer than man and wife. Fit to explode at the touch of a spark.
We'll stow ours good and proper.
As for the cannons, they might as well be tossed. Clogs touch holes in need of scraping, corrosion on the bodies, barrel swabs as naked as knives, and breech ropes so rotted, I could use them for knitting yarn. The short of it is, we need... equipment kept in fine condition. But we cannot win every battle with snares and shouts. So worry about your own armament when it suits you. But don't forget about your jackdaw as well.
No, indeed. We'll make it a point to keep this ship and its crew in fine condition.
Refit all tops! Furl! Furl all sails! Do you hear the news? Captain's trick!
Get the mains free! More sail! All sail! Close up! Eat her sticks!
Reef the mains! Clew up gallants!
Crowd it all on!
Douse those gallants! Haul! Haul!
Clew up! Clew up!
Bring it all sail! Gammon tight!
Awaiting orders, sir! Fire! She's vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! Brace for impact! To be order now, sir!
Cannon ready!
We've been touched! Fire! One-way shot there! Fire! Fire! They're so exposed! Take the shots up! Fire! Miss, damn it! Fire! Oh, come on! Hit the bastards!
Captain's helm!
Loose and trim to! Loose all and... Loose top! Grease the topsails and gallant! Ease off the wind! Haul it all sail! Every last scrap of duck on the wind!
Stunsails!
Douse the gallants and royals!
Hold hearty, lads! Furl those men!
Captain overboard!
Fortune's favor.
Ahoy, Captain. Find what you need?
My needs and wants are oceans apart, mate. But I did fashion myself a new holster. All I need now is a pistol to lie in it.
Yeah. Taken from the holds, just as you said.
Little more than a blowpipe. But it'll do. So, are we rested? Or should we idle a while longer?
Best way anchor. I think the crew is itching to reach civilization.
You'll find no civilization in Nassau. But it's a fine place to be merry all the same.
Mains up! Let's go! Haul them in! Get off the wind!
Turns up with a will. Captain,
Get the mainsails into the wind! Gallants! Royals! Studs! Backwards, Elsa! Back! Reel them in, me truck!
We have looted some goods useful for upgrading the ship, sir.
它这个不只可以修复寒鸦号，它还可以收编成舰队，可是然后增加你，然后那个舰队就是有点像，有点像那个。 很像它自动帮你战斗，然后就过一段时间你就可以领东西这样。
Stands up! Let's get moving!
Who's down? Down your sheets!
Douse all but mains! Leave the foremen! Haul down and clew up!
They're locked. Do not leave them muzzled.
Gallants! Royals! Studs!
Go on, Captain Queernabs. Tell me I'm under arrest. Tell me!
Them your breads.
Fly away, boyo! Back to your master!
Aye. We was privateers together before the wars ended. I'll see you ashore.
tried with ship captains.
By God, you're a sight for salty eyes.
He was apprenticed in London. He came to see his dear.
Send any men you find to the jackdaw and put them to work.
Cheers, Addy.
Come on, then! Who's that?
Did the Norfolk ever make it back to
Need to get out of this! Shit! Oh, hell!
This isn't the Wire. The guard will be riled lest he stones that.
I may pair right through the rim, but I'm all wrong, Jack, that I do swear. I'm not. Pulled me from the deep there, Captain. Jack thanks you hearty.
Godliness, I promise I'm heaven sent.
就这么觉得大哥。
Stop, you! Quicker! Idiots trying to lose us! Keep the slippery bastard in sight, boys!
Captain Kenway, come fast! There's soldiers have kept a man in irons. They mean to hang him.
This pirate bears the blood of many innocents on his hands. His Majesty's honourable...
Captain Kenway, come fast! There's soldiers have kept a man in irons. They mean to hang him.
Of many innocents...
How about you? I've got a clear shot! of... Stop to pull the trigger!
I must find egress.
Attack his blade!
Just in time, Kenway.
Now you'll want to sail somewhere rich with plunder.
Have you heard of a place called the Observatory?
Aye. It's an old legend, like El Dorado or the Fountain of Youth.
What have you heard?
It's meant to be a temple or a tomb, hiding a treasure of some kind.
That's it. See here.
Oh, rot. It's fairy stories you prefer to gold, is it?
It's worth more than gold, Thatch. 10,000 times above what we could pull off any Spanish ship.
Robbing the king to pay his porpoise is how we earn our keep here, lad. It ain't a fortune. It's a fantasy.
Kenway. I've heard of you.
How fare you, friend? A drink?
Something on your mind, Captain?
sweet winds of profits. Follow your endeavors, Captain.
Where's your helmsman, Kenway?
I take pride in piloting my own ships, Ben. Keeps me alert.
Let's make some headway, shall we?
I've no need for schooling. How many prizes did we take together as privateers?
There's a chasm of difference between joining a raid and captaining one. We're looking out for merchants, boys! Them that's fat with cargo! Find us a schooner with that spyglass, Kenway. You'll get yourself a glimpse of what sort of cargo they're shipping and a general idea of their toughness.
There's a prize worth taking.
Good! Take us in close. After you subdue a province, project authority. Demand respect that you would never give yourself. This weaves a spell over soft minds. For your victims must always have in the back of their minds the uneasy idea that you could snap at any moment and unseam them from prick to sternum. Fire what cannons you will, and land a few strikes if you must. But for God's sake, don't sink one. It's no fun fishing cargo out of the sea. Although it can be.
Coming after us, sir! Get it out! Cannon ready!
She's disabled now and taking on a decent amount of water. So keep your cannons quiet. Take care not to sink her. Oh, she's dead in the water. Steer up alongside her. Que tengo un buen día, señor. I am Captain Hornigold, and this is my crew. We're sailors like yourselves, but quite unalike in our purpose. For we intend to take all that you own. Yet no harm shall befall any man so long as he remains at ease. Is that clear?
No me mate, señor. Tengo familia. Se lo suplico.
Anyone speak English? Inglés?
Little bit.
Tell your friends we're stealing your goods, and we won't hurt nobody if everyone stays as still as a sandbar. You got that?
Please to repeat.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Lock him in the hold, and take everything that isn't nailed down. Today, Kenway. Half a dozen scores of that size and you'll be set for a year. Now let's sell this cargo and fix up your jackdaw with a few more trinkets.
Sod a year. I'm looking for a prize that'll set me up for life. I'll be king of the West Indies then.
We came to Nassau to get away from the likes of kings.
Well, I'll be a man of property and promise anyway.
Jesus, let that dream go back. Nassau is the place to be. Not in.
Do you ever dream of the big storm? A ship so full of gold and silver, just split it and sail home.
Sure, but it's only a dream. Every man hopes to find a dozen chests of gold. They're as rare as an honest king.
Captain has the helm.
Blues down! Catch some wind!
Vehicle take to your humbugging.
Every last scrap of duck! Haul in the stunsail! Unfurl mains! Let's move! As much sail as you can!
Listen, you maggot! Ready to spit, sir!
Fire! Who's up?
Line floating!
Two shore! Let's move! Grappling hooks away! Head to the prize!
后面剧情开就可以收编舰队了，那个不行，现在只能修复，然后干资源。
Hold on! Secure! Fire! Batten yourselves! Ready to burn! Clue up! Clue up!
Hold down and clue up! Pull those men! Captain's at the helm.
Loose and trim too! Crowd it all on!
Crowd on all the...
购买那个健身啊，中等健身啊，大型的啊，它就会变比较大台，然后还要开放什么团长室啊之类的，然后开放团长室就可以收编舰队。
Fire! Six vulnerable there! Haul in all sail!
Captain has the helm.
Get the mainstream! Pull them down to howl, lads!
比较懒可以像我这样，也开炮，也可以自己登船。像这样射不到，可能就要登船。因为它这个回旋炮是有次数的。也可以不登船，靠船员。 说钱不够，很大。
We have got some goods useful for upgrading the ship, sir. Captain's trick. Give me some speed. More sail. All sail.
然后升级要停靠在港湾。
Reef the topsails and gallants! Get the mainsails into the wind! All sail! She'll take it! Stunsails! Let's ride the squall! Douse the royals and toss! Mains out! Let's go! Douse all but mains! Douse all sail! Stuns up with a will!
¿Puedo ayudarlo?
Not a bad take.
Call them in! Get off the wind!
As you've likely seen, the number of merchants roving these waters is 70 the number of military ships.
Aye, easy purchase, but in small doses.
Right. So to lure the Navy out of hiding, it's best to cause a bit of mischief.
Catch a few small fish to attract. Big ones.
That's right. So plunder and pillage as you see fit, Captain Kenway.
Unfurl mains! Let's move! Get those... Sun's out! Let's get moving! Aloft, lads! Check those sail ho! Military class brig on the horizon!
Good eye, man. Are you ready for this, Kenway? She won't go down without an honest fight.
Who's up for taking that brig, lads? Shout aye! That's a sound I like to hear. Pipe to quarters! All hands to cannons!
Careful around the navy. There is likely to ram you as far as the outside.
Let's test those powder barrels against them, shall we?
Aye, good thinking.
Ground on everything! Mind the head! You will take us apart! Taking damage here! Fire! Shot right through there! All in the sun! Ready to fire, sir! Cast those ships back! Fire! Blue bow! Handsome wind! Any who's not put here, die! What we have taken, we can... Loose and... Tops! Gallants! Royals! Douse the royals and top!
There's some good meat for spare here, Captain.
He's off the wind! Hauling all sail! Hold on and crew up! Furl those men! Loose all! Let's... Loose top!
Fresh meat here, sir!
Cruise up! Ease her step!
Let's hunt, lads.
There's our prey!
That's it, lads! Steady! That's right! Tire yourself out!
He's turning the sea red! He don't like that!
Finish him off, sir! Success! Look at the size of him! A great catch, Captain. Hold down! Hold down! Crew up tops! Douse those men! Captain's home! Give me some speed! Man your stairs, we trim too! As much sail... Ease off the wind! Reef the mains! Clew up gallants! Crowd it all on! I know she's a good sailor! My torch! We're ready, sir! All sail! All sail! Hostile warship closing! Brig! Their ancients are Spanish! They're all alone, sir! Fire! Ready to spit, sir! Fire! Just right there, Captain! Fire!
Cannon ready!
Fire!
Do not leave us space enough for Ramos, Captain!
Fire! That's the line that the 12 got us square! Fire! Just right there, Captain! Fire!
Avoid her ram at all costs, sir!
Fire! Shall we board her, Captain? Ready to fire, Captain! Lights up! Let's get moving!
Swim to! Fill those sails!
Right, hold it down to the wheel!
Stand on deck, brothers! We now have the materials required to make the ship stronger, sir.
Loose mainsails! Haul down and clew up! Unfurl mains, let's move!
Unfurl aloft! Man your sheets!
Shorten sail! Get off the squall!
Stunsails! Let's ride the squall!
Here it comes, sir! Coming after us, sir! Goes the gallants of oil! Fire! All exposed! Take the shot, sir! Fire! Cruise down! Catch some wind! With the yards on the wind! Fire! Stop there! Fire! Gallant! Royal! Start! Top of the troops! Fire! Yeah! Incoming fire! Fire! She's vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! On your mark, Captain! Fire! Now taking a hit, Captain!
That was a rumble, by God. How do we fare?
A fine purchase, no mistake. Now I think it's time to lay low and bribe our way back into secrecy.
Agreed. So, how do we get rid of this notoriety we've stirred up?
Money, my boy. A well-placed bribe to the right government official. See the military off your tail.
Right, let's do that. I'll just need to at some point.
Smart thinking.
We're ready, sir! Vulnerable there, Captain! Get the main screen! Don't fly above! Get the mainsails into the wind! Drinking your damnation! As much sail as you can! Don't the gallants and board!
游戏基本上按洋战，要是毫发无伤拿下一艘船，你就可以，后期的话你就可以把它纳入舰队。如果你有损伤的话，就是像我一样修复。
To me, Johnny Poker, come rock and roll me over. To me, Johnny Poker, do. Oh, to me, Johnny Poker, the skipper is a rover. To me, Johnny Poker, oh, to me, Johnny Poker, the mate is never sober. To me, Johnny Poker, do. Oh, to me, Johnny Poker, the bosun is a tailor. Ease off the wind! Unfold, mates! Let's move!
都可以撩回来就撞散了这样。
Shorten sail! Get off the squall!
Captain has the helm.
Get the mainsails into the wind!
Wholehearty, lads! Further,
跳，
me!
那我就不用跳去游泳。
Un tipo de primera. Excelente.
I would help you lose the hounds, Captain.
Creo yo. De estos pescadores, ¿qué puede moverle a semejante la tropa? Oh, perdí.
¿Puedo ayudarlo? En otra ocasión.
You're a wonder, Kenway. You've a knack for this kind of work.
It ain't work if you love it.
It's hard.
But I ain't doing this forever, lads. Only until I get enough coin to buy some land and influence back home.
Jesus, will you listen to your tripe? Still dreaming on about that strumpet back in England when you could have anybody you wanted here and now.
Ah, such lofty goals for you gents. And here I thought I was in the company of scoundrels. Fine purchase today. What's the crew's mood?
All smiles and no teeth. And there's a few talking about meeting with Master Kid to steal from a nearby plantation.
Plantation? That's ambitious.
Profitable too, if we can manage it.
Aye. It's a good idea.
captain has the helm.
¿Puedo ayudarlo en algo? Estupendo, tenga un buen día.
村庄，状况就到这啦。